Hi, Celia. Thank you for agreeing to talk to me today. It's good to see you.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you.
So, I was wondering if you could please introduce yourself and just say a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Celia Williamson, and I am the executive director of the Human Trafficking and Social Justice Institute at the University of Toledo and a full distinguished social work professor.
So, you had this presentation to prepare. Tell me about that. What was the topic and what was your goal?
Yeah, well, I wrote a book called The Survivor's Journey and a workbook that goes with it. There are 12 journeys to healing from trauma. If you have been a victim of sex trafficking, domestic violence, those types of things. So I was trying to explain the 12 journeys and the three phases that overlay those 12 journeys. And I was trying to explain it in a way that was clear and understandable.
And who was your audience?
The audience, they were advocates from across the US and around the world. We were at a global conference. And so I had to communicate across advocates who may be professionals, degreed social workers, counselors, criminal justice people, but also university students, survivors, and also people who were domestic, meaning they were living in the US, or people who were from whatever country that they might have come from to participate in the session.
So really broad audience.
Yes, yes.
About as broad as you can get.
Right.
So what challenges were you looking at when you started preparing?
Well, I've been doing this for a number of years. I've been doing it for 29 years. I have done over 300 presentations. But when you get so lost in the forest and you know every single tree in the forest, but someone perhaps has not gone into that forest before, it can become difficult to explain with a level of clarity anymore what the overall principles are, to bring some clarity to an audience that has differing levels of education and understanding, different cultural experiences, because they may be from anywhere around the world. And I'm trying to explain 12 processes that overlay like three phases. And I'm too inside my own head. So it was very helpful to get you to help me pick out the clear points and drive those points home so that people could understand what it is that I'm trying to convey to them.
So you mentioned, I think it was in the second session, that you don't often take the advice, excuse me, of other people, and that your friends kind of harass you about this. So I was curious, what was it that made you say yes to working with me?
Well, because I know you're an expert in your field. See, I didn't come up with this, but this is my mantra. I debate experts. I teach novices. I also learn from experts and I educate novices. I don't have time to, just spend time helping people learn their own craft. I need to find those true experts that can help me get to the next level, deliver what I'm trying to deliver, and do it in a way that's effective and efficient, because I don't have the time. So I meet a lot of people who say that they're experts and they know what's happening, and I can quickly see through a charlatan because I've been doing this for many years. And I know that you are an expert in your field and that you can pinpoint what the person is trying to convey. Even if they're a novice and they're trying to tell their story, you can help them come up with the clarity. What are the key points that I'm trying to convey? If I spend my time with you, I know that it's valuable time. I know it's not wasted time. And I know we're going to get straight to the point to for me to get what I need to get. And that's exactly what happened. And I am so impressed with my presentation. I mean, I thought
that was going to be my next question. So please tell me.
Yeah, I loved the way that you grounded the points that I wanted to get across by having me tell a story about somebody consistent who took part in this process that I was trying to explain. That was the key to the recipe that I was trying to show people. And it came across in such clarity because it resonated with the people, because now I could root it in an experience that they had. So they've had a client. And as I took that client through the process, the survivor's journey, like it turned on light bulbs and they got it. And they wanted to then go further and learn more about the survivor's journey, which is my goal, is to get them to learn about it so that they can take this out into the community and help people. And so you really helped me just take a bunch of deep concepts and make them so clear to the average person that they could get it and they could understand. And so so people tease me because I don't often listen to people, because I'm waiting to recognize that true expert. And then when I see that expert, such as yourself, I'm willing to sit down and spend the time and listen and learn. And I did.
That. Yeah, I appreciate that. And so you got feedback from people in the audience that they were able to really connect with the points of your presentation?
Absolutely. And now I can take the next steps, which is to train people to run the groups, which has been my ultimate goal. And so it's great to have a wonderful program that only you know about. But if you can't convey it clearly to people, then you really can't give people the gifts that you really wanted to give them. And I think that's what you do, is help people, give people the gifts that they intend to give them. They just maybe have gotten so deep into their own experience or into their own world that they forgot. They're no longer able to convey it in a way that's clear to the audience.
This is really common with people who do research. This was a lot of my motivation when I first started, because I went to conferences and I saw people presenting their research and I saw the valuable findings that they came away with. But I had to really work to glean those findings from their presentation, because they just didn't know how to present it. And I thought, this is a shame. They've spent years on this project. They have amazing data now, and the implications are huge. And yet I don't know that the average person's going to get it.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. And so what was the point, really? I mean, if you can disseminate it in a way that people can understand it, then, that's a home run. But if people will walk away impressed, they'll be like, wow, that must be really good. I wish I would understand what they said. They're an impressive person. I don't know what they said. That's sad to have all that education, all that skill, and have done all that work, and people walk away and not know what you just said. So.
And I could see that it was really just a matter of packaging. Like, they had the information there, they had the stuff there. They just didn't know how to describe it or show the implications or show how it could change things.
Exactly. And so that's really, I think, what you helped me do. And I'm very thankful for that. And I hope we can work together again soon. So
yes, likewise. And I have to say, I listened to your podcast that had your talk on it. And you nailed the conclusion, Celia.
Thank you. Yes, that was the point. And so I think, being able to not get ahead of yourself so much that you can't reach out to get help and support. Like I said, I've done over 300 presentations. That didn't mean that I don't occasionally need to reach out to people who are experts that can help me package it in a way that's clear. I think that's one of the messages that I want to convey to people, is people get lost and they say, well, I've been doing this 20 years. I've been doing this 30 years. That's exactly why you need somebody to help you package it in a way that is clear to audience members who aren't from your discipline. They don't know as much as you know about it. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. There's this thing called the curse of knowledge. And it's this idea, just what you started with, that we can't describe the forest for the trees because we're so in it. We know so much, and we forget that even somebody who we might describe as an intermediate knower or an expert, it's too much for them. So making it accessible is really huge.
Yeah. Happy to do it.
Well, it was great fun working with you. It was really, I love to get in there and just go at the pace that we did and to come out with something great. I was really happy with the final product that I heard last night.
And I liked working with you because I saw that you got it quickly. You got what I was trying to convey, but you also knew how to package it in a clear way so that other people could get it as well. I could explain to you in my convoluted way, and then you could take it, put it into
not convoluted,
but you could put it into a package that was just enough time for people to be able to get it without just inundating them with all kinds of irrelevant information, and just picking out the key points and focusing on those.
Well, you did it. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Good. I think it's going to be powerful as you continue to share it with more audiences.
Yeah. Awesome. I look forward to working with you again in the future. So
likewise. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
All right. See you, Nancy.
Bye.
Bye.